Hello everyone and welcome to my channel 25th and South. My name is Cece and today we are watching part 18 of my Rags to Riches challenge here in The Sims 4, and today is actually Cece and Joaquin's wedding day. Now, as you can see, they're kind of sad. Here's the thing. They've already had their wedding. It was an absolute disaster. It was an absolute total glitch fest. I couldn't handle it. So I had to divorce them and get them to remarry. And no, that is not how you're meant to play the game. But I just really could not take my Sims looking ridiculous. Like, here's one thing. My bridesmaids' dresses that I originally had for them all glitched out. Oh my gosh, she's still completely glitched out. What is going on? Okay, it's fixed. So that was another reason why I wanted to redo it, because they just all looked so ridiculous. I couldn't handle it. So I redid it all, so they're a little sad now, but they're about to get happy in about 30 minutes in game. But here is the wedding venue. This is Community Church. This is a build that I made, and it is on the gallery under my Origin ID. It's just sort of meant to be sort of more modern looking church, the type of church that I personally go to, instead of, you know, the traditional steeple. So let's go inside. So I have everything set up. All of the decorations are out. Doesn't it look beautiful? I used blue because blue is my favorite color. And since they're having their wedding in winter, I have these beautiful little winter trees. And I have a little setup back here. And they've got food. And their wedding cake is on this back table right here. And then this is set as a lounge, so I do have a bartender here, which I know that's a bit odd to have a bartender in a church, but we'll just pretend like this is a really, like, non-conventional church. Alright, so everyone is here. I have Mackenzie here. She is the maid of honor, so she's in a light blue dress. She looks kind of annoyed. I'm going to have Joaquin come over and introduce himself to her. Let's see. It looks like Cece's still outside. I'm gonna have her come over. This right here is Joaquin's mother, Julia. She lives in Sulani, and that is where the two of them are going to be having their honeymoon, at her place. So, and as you can see, I did decide to go with this wedding dress. I did a video that featured all the different possibilities of dresses that I wanted, and I picked this one, number one, because realistically this is the type of dress that I would like to wear. I think it's so classy, and I would like it to have something a little bit more ornate to the design, but I couldn't find anything that worked better. Okay, so everyone is inside. There's Sergio here, and then Horace, Cece's dad, and oh, this is Bella Goth, and it looks like she's pregnant. Here's that one guy that Cece and Mackenzie met at the bar. This is Cece's mom, Kristen, here, and as you can see, there is Zoe, who is looking super happy. Mom looks kind of tense. I'm wondering what's going on. Why does she look so incredibly tense? Let's see if we can come over and talk to Mom. Look at these bridesmaids dresses that I have the other two girls in. It's the same dress as Mackenzie. It's just in a darker blue. Okay, Cece, come and talk to your mom. See why she's so upset. Why is she so tense? Well, she's smiling. She might be tense because... Uh-oh. What was that? I'm not sure why Cece was so tense, but this kid has some gross frankenbeans. And Mortimer is over here for some reason feeling extremely flirty. But let's see, it is almost 5 o'clock. Let's go ahead and come to the wedding arch and get married. And hopefully everyone will come over and watch. Oh yes, the second wedding is going way smoother. Here they are getting married. They're so cute. I love it when Sims get married in the game. Oh, and everybody is watching. All of their friends, they're dancing. So it's definitely a celebration. Here they go. Yay! They're married. Oh, they're so cute. Okay, now it's time for them to... Let's see if I can get them both to come over here and take the first slice of cake together. I have them both in Converse, by the way. All right. Let's see. Cut the cake. I really want to see if I can get a good picture of them eating the cake. Oh, everyone is so excited. They're all... Okay, I got some good photos of them eating their wedding cake. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's change this music. I know you guys probably can't hear it, but I'm gonna change it to some fun music. Looks like everybody's having a really good time. Oh no! Bella Goth had an accident at our wedding. That's terrible. Sorry, Bells. Okay, so I have changed the music because I want Cece and Joaquin to have a first dance. So I want their dance to be something really sweet. And I do have a mod in my game that allows them to have a beautiful slow dance. Okay, so the wedding is going off very well. I went and got some wedding photos, some wedding shots. I'll probably have to do another session off camera so I can take pictures of everybody together. But it looks like everyone's having a fun time. I promise this wedding is doing way better than the first one that I have. The first one was just plain awful. Let's see. All the food is gone. There's nothing left, but someone keeps bringing out really gross frankenbeans. So I think I'm going to go ahead. It's past midnight. I'm going to go ahead and end the wedding. Cece is here talking to her friends. And I'm going to end the wedding, and then what I'm going to do, like I said, Cece and Joaquin are going to be honeymooning at his mom Julia's house in Sulani because, as you can see, they only have $248. They cannot afford to do anything else, and she has graciously invited them over. Real quick, let me have Cece introduce her parents to Julia so that they get to know her. So, Mom, Dad, this is Joaquin's mom, Julia. Talk up Julia to her mom. There we go. Julia's got to use the bathroom. But real quick, Jules, come and meet my parents. Yeah. I love how fun Julia seems. And then, of course, well, Dad likes her. And let's see if Kristen will like her. So Kristen is Cece's mom. Yeah, so let's see if they'll get along. Alright, so all the parents have met. They all seem to be getting along. It is almost 2 a.m. and I think it is time. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see if I started to want him to serenade Cece, but he's got to do it with his own guitar, and he doesn't have one. So, alright, so they're going to leave. They're going to go to Sulani and go honeymoon there. Alright, so we are here in Sulani at Joaquin's mom's beach house. Here on this beautiful little island strip. As you can see, they are still all bundled up from being in Willow Creek or their wedding. So let's go ahead and change their outfits to something a little bit more warm weather appropriate. So there's Joaquin, and Cece still has her extensions in, so she still has that long hair going. And I gave her a couple of more outfits. Here's one. There we go. So they are going to be staying in this beautiful home with Joaquin's mom. So let's go ahead, knock on the door. Mom should already be there. She was at the wedding, so she should be there very shortly. I'm sure they flew in on a flight together. Yep, and there we go. And so now we can come inside, and this is Julia's place. Let's go have them get to know each other. So you walk in and you come to the living room / kitchen, and this is the guest bedroom. This is where Joaquin and Cece will be sleeping. There is an upstairs area, but it is mostly just, it is a loft kind of space. It's just one bedroom upstairs or one area upstairs, and then she's got a sauna, which is really cute, and then this balcony that she can look out on this beautiful ocean. Let's get a really good view of it. So this is Julia's view from her home. So yeah, they are really, really excited to be staying here. So I'm gonna have, let's see, Joaquin and them are just chatting with Mom. And to be honest, I haven't personally played in Sulani very much. I've built some houses here, obviously this one, and then I built another house that hopefully I'll share on my channel soon. But I haven't really played very much in Sulani. I've always wanted to, but I just really haven't played. I love, obviously, all of the Golden Buy items, and I love the world. So I do have a mod in my game that will allow Sims to sleep and cook and do all of that at other people's houses as long as they're good friends. So I'm going to try and get Joaquin or Cece to become good friends with Julia, so Julia won't find it inappropriate when Cece is, you know, trying to cook or sleep in bed. Speaking of which, she's going to talk about cooking. It's kind of weird now because now I get to control Joaquin because he's in our household. One thing that I was thinking, and this will probably be after this part, is making my Rags to Riches into more of a legacy challenge, just because while I am, you know, wanting to focus on them making money, I also really want to focus on them having a family. So yeah, still thinking about if I want to change this up into a legacy challenge. I think it'd be a much more fun way to play. But let's see, I'm desperately trying to get them to become good friends. Now, they have already began their honeymoon at home. So this will just be another opportunity. I did have Joaquin take off from work, so these next couple of days he should be off just altogether. But let's see, because now that he's a part of our family, we want to look at his aspirations, and I've already leveled him up off camera. So he's on level 2 of Musical Genius, and he's got to write 4 songs and earn $500 in licensed songs. So he might not work so much here because he's on his honeymoon and / vacation, but we might get him once we're back at home to do that. Now Cece, I have her working on 2 aspirations sort of simultaneously. The first one being her soulmate, which she just got married, so she is level 2 of the soulmate, and she has to go on 2 dates with her spouse. So we'll try to get them to go on a date while they're here, to check out other parts of the island. And then her other trait, or her other aspiration, is to become a Renaissance Sim, which she is almost done. She just has to achieve level 8 and 6 skills. And let's see, kind of recapping her skills, she's very close to, she's already achieved level 8 in charisma, cooking, gardening, and writing. And so the closest on the other one she has is logic. And let's see, maybe mischief is another skill that she's closer to getting 8 in. So we'll just see what happens. So now the crew, I think I'm gonna have Cece come down here and grab herself a drink, you know, catch up with her husband, who's already feeling a little playful. And Cece is also feeling a little hungry. So we're trying to level up those skills. I think what I will have Joaquin do is have him grill up some sauce. Ooh, that's a lot of money. I'm also having to take into stock how much money they do have. So they have 700 simoleons as of right now. So we've got to be paying attention to that. And it's getting late, so I don't know. They might do some night swimming later on. I would love to see what the island looks like at night. So Cece is still sitting here trying to get to know Julia. She knows that Julia is unemployed. Now, as you've noticed, we have not seen Joaquin's father. That's because Joaquin's father died a long time ago when he was a little boy. And his mom, it's just been him and his mom for years, and she's a bit of a serial romantic herself. She's had a few different husbands. Oh, there's an odd sort of glitch right here. I wonder what that's all about. But yeah, she's had herself a few husbands, and you know, Joaquin just kind of jokes about, oh, I've got so many dads. But that is kind of her background, and she's not too terribly worried about having another relationship at all. She just wants to live her life on this beach and party it up. Alright, so Cece is feeling very playful. She is very drunk. So I think I'm back here trying to get Joaquin to get in a little bit of musical play in the background, but I think we might want to have him take advantage of the situation and maybe drag his poor wife to bed. I'm sure they're a little bit jet lagged. He himself is feeling a little drunk as well. So I think that we should have them. It's a little weird, but we should have them come and woohoo. And, you know, mom can kind of do her own thing and maybe clean up. That she's doing right now. Alright, so Joaquin and Cece are consummating their marriage. I know that's so weird, and I feel kind of creepy being in the room with them. So we'll just let this fade to black and come back with them later. Alright, so Joaquin is awake. Cece is still sleeping. He's 50% done with his workload. Now, his mom was outside on the jet ski, but the jet ski is gone. I don't know what they did with it. But let's get him to come outside and maybe can he do some night swimming? No, he's drunk, and he probably should not be swimming drunk. In real life, I'm sure that this would be a very dangerous thing to do. But we'll get maybe the both of them, because it looks like Cece's up herself to do a little bit of night swimming. I think that would be fun. Okay, so they're having so much fun and enjoying themselves. They're just enjoying a little bit of night swimming, and I think it's the most adorable thing in the world. And I think maybe what I will do is I will end this part here, and we will hang out with them in the next part on their honeymoon. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know by giving me a happy little thumbs up by way of that like button, and comment down below what you think about this part, what you thought about the wedding, what you think about their honeymoon so far, what should they do while they're on their honeymoon, because I do want to kind of do a little gameplay of them just hanging out here in Sulani. And if you haven't, please, oh please subscribe. I try to post 3 times a week. I do let's plays, speed builds, fun videos, all sorts of stuff. I would love to have you be a part Again, my name is Cece, and I promise never to break your game. Bye.